Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE, and in today's video I will be making a dice tier list on PvP edition. Now I did this like twice, or in the past I did make this video like 2 or 3 times, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so since we got a bunch more new dice, I decided to make an updated version, and a lot of dice did get changed, reworked, and overall got buffed slash nerfed. So today I will be basically, just making a new tier list, updated one, because I am not seeing any tier list at all. So here it is. This tier list is all based off of my opinion and my experiences throughout the game. And yeah, let's just jump into it. So we have gift dice, but the gift dice is not going to be on the list. This is also the anniversary dice. I just took this from my dice folder, so yeah, there might be a bunch of weird dice like these two. So yeah, let's start with absorb. So absorb, yeah, absorb for PvP, it's alright if you have a slow dice. You can hyper stall and you can basically suck SP while your opponent can't. So it's okay, but it's very situational, so I'm gonna put it at C. It has high potential, but you have to be skilled. You need decent RNG. It's also very situational. Again, it's not reliable in every deck, that's what I mean. And yeah, arrow, I'm just gonna put it at D because it's a random targeting dice and doesn't really do that whole lot of damage. If you have Lunar, you can survive up to wave rounds 5 or 6, but that's pretty much it. Assassin will be S tier. You guys all know this. Yeah, Assassin, everyone hates Assassin, but the funny thing is Assassin is the most fair slash balanced dice in the game. They never had to nerf slash buff it because there's really nothing to nerf or buff Assassin. Atomic is definitely S tier. You can literally put Atomic in any deck and it'll do its job. That's the funny part. So yeah, and if you add Blizzard or some kind of stall thing in your deck, then it's obviously better. Berserker, I'm gonna put it at let's say C. It's very situational. It doesn't work that well. It did get a buff, but it wasn't very worth it, I'd say, to get a higher rank. Blizzard is definitely S. Reason why is because, again, you could put Blizzard in any deck and it'll do its job. It's very reliable, and paired with Atomic and Solar Lunar, it's just very good, very good. Also, it got a buff, meaning it's very, I'm saying very too much, it's a lot stronger than before. Bounty, I'd say it's A, because Bounty really forces your opponent to not merge, or to it limits the ability to merge or to do anything. So yeah, and in general it's very threatening, because if you do something with a bounty sign on it, then you're gonna give your opponent free SP. Broken, yeah. Bubble dice, I'd say at around F. Bubble dice, it did get a buff, but it wasn't for PvP, it was for co-op. And I think 111% is also admitting that this dice is for co-op, not for PvP. So yeah, clone dice, I mean, do I need to explain why? Combo, I am starting to look at S, but combo is very situational. If you have a low class combo, it's gonna be over here. If you have a class 10 combo, it's gonna be over here, 10 or higher. And it really depends on what deck. If you don't have Mimic or Joker, it's all the way gonna be down here, but if you know what you're doing, then it's gonna be up here. So it's situational, but let's just say you have all dice, all the dice are like class 9 to 10, let's just say that, and you are able to use combo, then it's at S. Crack growth dice. Now this is a substitute for growth. It's not that great, but it can work. I'd say around B. It's not that useful. It's not that useless or useful. You can just kind of use it in like a double growth deck, I guess. Cracked. Now this, if it's a co-op list, this will be S tier. But since it's PvP and I'm not seeing any crack decks, I'm just gonna put it at C. Crit, we have better buff dice. Crit, your time is over pretty much. But if you do use crit, it will do the job, right? So I'm just gonna put at B. Death did get a buff a few months ago, I think. It's a few months ago, not a few weeks ago. It's okay, it's not that bad. I'm just gonna put it at D. Electric dice, it can't survive round 2, unfortunately. Energy, don't even try it. Fire, don't even try it. Yeah, fire, believe it or not, it's very bad. Flame, I'd say it's decent if you know what you're doing. For example, in like Flame Flow Royal or Flame Yang, those are the two verified, you know, uses of flame in PvP. Other than that, it's not really that useful. So I'm gonna put it at, if you have like 1 or 2 flames, or like at round 1, it is a guaranteed survive. So I guess I'll just put it at B. Flow, definitely S tier. Yeah, flows are man. Gamble is a substitute for Typhoon, but it's not that great again. I never see it anywhere, so I guess I'll just put it at D. Gear is very bad this season because Royal is a thing, and also Yin Yang is so much better. I'm just gonna put it at F. Now, gift dice, we don't talk about this. Put it at this. The reason why I'm not putting this and I'm putting gift dice is because gift dice is useful. Not useful, it's, you can use it in a game. But this, it's just gone. Growth, definitely S tier, you know, it makes sense, you know. Gun, I'm gonna put it at F because, again, something that gun is lacking is, I should actually say this in another video. Heal is, it's not looking that great. I'm just gonna put it at C. There are some decks that you can use heal with, like Heal Yang, but again, it's very situational. And yeah, Hell, or I should say HE double hockey sticks, D. Holy Sword isn't that bad. I'm gonna put it at, it's B or C, but since I don't think Holy Sword should be in the same category as Absorb, I'm gonna put it at B. It's not that useful early game, but later on it can be useful. Ice, I'm gonna put it at D because, you know, Infect, or what is this called again? I forgot what it's called, but the Infect dice, that's what I call. I think it's C. It's very useful early game, like the first 3 rounds it can hold up by its own pretty much. So yeah. Iron dice, oh boy, this isn't that bad for PvP, especially for beginner players. With iron and flame, you could basically survive a lot long. So IX is a new best buff dice that we have in the game. It's not new, but the meta just supports this dice very well, very well. Joker, S, we don't even need to talk about it. Landmine, I'd say Landmine did get a buff, it's pretty good, but I'm gonna put it at F. Laser is, again, it's like Infect, but I guess a bit better, so I'm just gonna put it out in front. Light dice, again, it's like crit, but light is a lot worse now, so D. Lock, Lock, there's basically a shield dice in the game, so you don't need this. Lunar, S tier. We are gonna run out of space in S tier. Holy. Yeah, makes sense. You could put this. What Lunar makes is, if someone asks, what does this dice do in front of Lunar, you can just say, oh, this dice makes every other dice in the game OP. You can just say that. Metastasis, I guess I'll just put it at D. Mighty Wind dice. Okay, this is Typhoon's brother. I'd say it's reliable. If you don't have Typhoon, it can be useful. I guess I'll just put it at B, I guess. Mimic. Now, Mimic is weird. If you have combo, this is a must. And if you have bounty, some decks, you use it. Other than that, it's not that great. I'm gonna put it at C. Mine, don't even try. You're not gonna get anything out of that. Modify Electric, I'm gonna put it at A. It's useful. It's one of the better DPS dice in that it's not legendary, and I just noticed that we don't have any non-legendary dice up there. So yeah, now this is the non-broken dice that I made. Yeah. Nuke. Now Nuke, I am seeing a lot of attention towards Nuke in the community, mostly because of teleport, but no, it's in general not that useful. I guess I'll put it at C. Poison. Poison is decent. It can help you a lot, but there are better dice that can do the same thing, pretty much lane clearing, like, you know, these two over here. So yeah. Random growth. Now random growth is decent, but it relies heavily on RNG. I am going to put this at B. I don't think it's very good for PvP. I think it's better for co-op, not PvP. Yeah. Rock dice. Now rock dice, I'm gonna put it at C. Pretty much these 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of these are, you know, lane clearing masters. Royal. Now you would expect me to put Royal at S, but I'm gonna put it at A because Royal got a nerf, and also there's not enough yin yang decks out there that Royal isn't that useful. It can still counter Solar Lunar, but again, it's not that good, I guess. Sacrifice, I'm gonna put it at A. Should I put it at S? It does help a lot. Nah, I'll just put it at A. I feel like Sacrifice deserves an A, but not an S. I feel like Sand Swamp, there is better slow CC dice that we have. I'm gonna put it at D. Scope. Okay, Scope is very good for PvP, but it's also very situational. For example, you can use this with combo scope. You can use this with typhoon scope, but you don't want to use this with solar. That's the thing. So I'm gonna put it at A. Shield, I want to put it at A because it does counter Leon, which is the nightmare of PvP pretty much. So yeah, Leon and Knight pretty much for co-op, but Leon is a bit more dangerous early on. Silence, it's becoming popular, but it's still being tested. Also, you need very good RNG. You know how to use this dice. I don't recommend it to newer players. I don't recommend it to anyone pretty much, but if you can use it, it's good. But I'm gonna put it at F just for now. Slingshot, don't even try. Solar. Now Solar is weird because Solar, I want to put it at A because Solar is it's okay. Okay, what about this? I'm gonna put Solar over here. I'm gonna put Combo at A because Combo is very situational, and I kind of want to follow that trend. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay with that. Speed Gun paired with a stall dice. This is very good. Yeah, but again, it's not. If you don't have any stall dice, it's just going to be like a DPS dice that deals like 120 damage or something, 150 damage, and that's it. Star dice, I don't recommend it to people. I want to put it here, but you know, some people can make it work, so I'm gonna put it there. Summoner is definitely gonna be an A. It's not as great as Sacrifice in some instances, but later on it's much more useful than Sacrifice. Supplement, I'm gonna put it at B because only Yin Yang decks currently use it, and Yin Yang is kind of falling off. So yeah. Now I'm gonna put our first ever non-legendary dice on S tier, Switch dice. Now you guys are gonna be like, what? You just said Yin Yang doesn't exist in PvP anymore. Well, here's the thing. Hypersyn still exists, and people are starting to use Switch more often in any deck pretty much. I've seen combo scope with Switch. Yeah, it's that dumb. So basically, Solar, Lunar, Switch exists. Combo scope Switch, some people are using it, and just Switch in general just hard counters Assassin. I think that's why people are using it. So yeah, Switch very good for PvP currently, not for co-op. only for PvP. Teleport, I'm gonna put it at A. Very good offensive dice, but again, kind of lacks that reliability on some instances. Thorns, I'm gonna put thorns here, and I'm gonna put time over here. Yeah, I want to make that. Typhoon, A, definitely A, not an S anymore. There are better. I mean, saying Switch is better than Typhoon in this state is pretty dumb, so I will put it at S. You know what? I kind of want to put Blizzard at A, just to even things out. Can I not put it at front? Oh, this works, but I can't. Okay, weird. Wave, I want to put it at C. It's a DPS dice, but you know, it's hard to use. Wind, I want to put it at D. It's it's kinda like Yin Yang, I do want to put it at A, because well, Yin Yang, even though not a lot of people use it, if you know how to use it and if you somehow just survive round 1, it's easy go from there. So pretty much it. So yep, that's it for the list. I might make some modification to this later on, but that's currently what I think about it. We have a bunch of S's. We have a lot of A's. Please comment down below what you guys think. I really want to hear what you guys think about, like, you know, what is the best dice and stuff like that. So yeah, and maybe if I get a lot of suggestions, maybe I can make a part 2, and it's gonna be like fan-made suggestions or something like that. You know, I think that might be pretty fun. Anyway, I will soon make a co-op edition soon. So yeah, that is pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.